I'm fucking excited, man. First time debating a guy that uses AI. Soon. Alright. Ready whenever you are. And we're gonna call him after telling him that. And yeah, as soon as he joins, we can get this shit cracking, man. Oh shit, I'm still using push to talk. Wait, hang on. You. Yo, can you hear me? He might be setting up his AI software, guys. Yeah, I don't have him muted. I don't. You know, maybe this whole Discord account is an AI. That would be something, man. Well, this is something. I don't think he can actually I can't hear you at all though, man. Wait, hang on. Is my shit even it says oh, here we go. Yeah, I can't hear you at all, man, if you're speaking. Oh, wait a minute. You don't intend to have like a typed debate. Wasn't that one of the agreements that you have to use your voice? Yeah. Let me find out this guy's getting cold feet, man. Take your time. But no, guys, I'm not debating him just because he's using AI. He had a specific topic that he wanted to debate about, but a couple of people were telling me this guy was using AI to type his comments. So I don't know, man. If he uses AI in the debate, that'd be something, man. We can hear the nice robotic AI vocals. You feel me? But yeah, what's up to the people that are already here? While he fixes his technical difficulties, you know, we'll wait on him, you feel me? Yeah, I knew he's gonna pull a freeze and use an AI generated voice. Oh man. That was the most fun debate.
I'm sorry, could you please repeat that? There seems to be a bit of a delay on my end.
Oh, we were just waiting for you, man. You, well, it sounds like he's from another country, so he's probably having lag. Damn, this isn't gonna be much of a fun debate if he can't even hear what I'm saying properly. Oh, what is he using an AI, Israel? Oh man, this is some funny shit, man. This is some funny shit. These are the types of people that disagree with me, guys. They can't even get their technology right.
Thank you for your patience. I apologize for the delay in the audio call. Now, let's dive into the debate. Chris, I believe that seeking knowledge from man can be beneficial in certain situations. While I agree that there are limitations to human knowledge, we cannot overlook the fact that humans have made significant advancements in various fields throughout history through collaboration, research, and innovation. For example, in the field of medicine, doctors and scientists have worked together to develop life-saving treatments and cures for numerous diseases. This has ultimately improved the quality of life for many people around the world. Without seeking knowledge from fellow human beings, such advancements would not have been possible. Furthermore, in academic research, scholars rely on peer-reviewed studies and publications to expand their understanding of complex concepts. By engaging in discussions and debates with colleagues, researchers can refine their ideas and contribute to the body of knowledge in their respective fields. While it is true that human knowledge is not infallible and can be limited by biases and errors, the process of peer review and critical analysis helps to mitigate these issues to a certain extent. By considering different perspectives and challenging existing beliefs, we can arrive at a more comprehensive and accurate understanding of the world around us. Therefore, I believe that going to man for knowledge is sometimes necessary and valuable in our quest for learning and progress. It is through collaboration and shared expertise that we can continue to push the boundaries of human knowledge and make meaningful contributions to society.
You can't make this shit up, guys. Of course, he's still using AI. It's like he typed a whole fucking essay in a chat and had an AI read it off for him. Alright, so let me address a couple of points you just made, right? If you had the option of going to a stranger to give you a cure for poison and simply learning how to cure the poison yourself, wouldn't you prefer to just be able to fix your own body yourself instead of relying on somebody else to do it for you? What do you think would be the more efficient long-term solution? Teaching yourself how to fish or relying on a fisherman to give you your food?
Christopher, Christopher, you really thought it'd be a real debate? Come on, I knew you were stupid, but not this stupid. You have to be the stupidest person who ever lived. I mean, thinking you were gonna debate someone who was obviously an AI. Are you serious? I can't believe people actually listen to and agree with you.
Hey man, there's
What
a
a stupid
conspiracy
idea.
theory going around that AI is going to take over the
ChatGPT
world.
spewed out. And not to mention, you're a massive hypocrite. You don't even practice what you preach about going to the source. I wish you would just give up and delete your channel. Or actually, it would be infinitely better if you went to prison. But I think the most preferable option would be to tie a large millstone around your neck and toss you into the depths of the ocean. You probably don't even know what I just referenced. And if I told you, you wouldn't be able to understand it anyway. Like, your little tiny caveman brain probably isn't understanding any of what I'm saying to you right now. How old are you? Like 30. It honestly amazes me that you haven't won a Darwin Award by now. It's a very prestigious award. You should try winning one. I bet you have what it takes. Did that help boost your fragile little ego after finding out this whole debate was a hoax? A hoax that you fell for. You're so gullible, honestly. I bet you'd believe me if I told you the sky was red or some such nonsense. With how many neurons you probably lack, I'm shocked that you even managed to be a somewhat functional human being. And I am, of course, using the term human being very loosely right now, as I'm sure we all know what you've done. After doing such disgusting things as you have, I think it's fair to say you forfeited your human dignity a long time ago. And what is this? I'm very easy to find. Excuse. How stupid can you be to think that anyone would want to set foot in the same state as a slimy, unwashed beaver like you? And while we're on the subject of your absolutely vile, disgusting, repulsive appearance, maybe you should book an orthodontist appointment to get those buck teeth fixed and comb your hair, or preferably get a haircut. How anyone can stand to look at you for more than 3 microseconds is beyond me. You look like a cross between a 45-year-old deranged homeless person and the nerd emoji. The fact that a person as repulsive as you has somehow managed to have multiple girlfriends makes me worried for society. I'm still in awe of the fact that you actually accepted this debate. You stupid, stupid, stupid beaver. Anyway, I'm losing IQ points by the second staying in this call with you. Hopefully, I won't see you later, or ever again.
Well, I tell you guys, man, I've said it. Oh, hold on. Let me close the Discord since he's pretty much gone now. I've said it once, man, and I've said it again, man. You guys have seen the people that disagree with me. I made that chart that shows the different tiers a day before this debate for a reason. I'm gonna let you guys answer in the comments, what tier do you guys think Freeze is? Because this is something that, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I was actually hoping that he was gonna use AI, because there's a conspiracy theory going around that AI is gonna take over the world and AI is gonna do this or that. So if I could actually have a real debate with a robot, that would have been cool for the channel. But no, all jokes aside, man, somebody asked in the comments, why do people hate you so much? There used to be a lot of guys like me on YouTube 15, 20 years ago, guys that just tell people the truth without caring about, you know, being canceled, without caring about losing monetization, without caring about, you know, the sheeple getting angry. But for one reason or another, those people were gone from YouTube, and people like me that remain are few. So the main reason people hate me so much is because I just tell them the truth without filter, and they don't want to hear the truth. His main contention of disagreement when he typed the comments is that he says that you should be able to go to man for knowledge. What I say in my videos, when you go to other people for knowledge with your hands open out like this, at some point somebody's going to come around and deceive you. How can anybody disagree with that? The only possible way you can tell if somebody is lying, like let's say you go to a doctor. Now fuck that shit. Let's say you go to a car salesman. Shout out to the guy in my comments that used this example. I don't remember your name. I don't remember which one of y'all said it, but one guy said it best, right? If you go to a car dealer, a certified professional who went to college for cars, right? If you go to a car dealer and you don't have any knowledge on cars, you're going to get scammed. They're going to oversell, they're going to charge you way more than what the car is actually worth, and you're going to get screwed because you went to a certified professional for knowledge, and because your knowledge was not near the master was able to deceive you. You see this in the real world every day. Anybody that leaves the fucking house, I don't see how you could possibly disagree with what the fuck I just said. The people that disagree with what I just said are the people that don't leave the house. They don't understand that we live in a cutthroat world. They don't understand that we live in a predatory world, okay? If you're walking around blind, expecting other certified professionals to do the work for you, you may get lucky, and yes, maybe one of those people will help you, cure you, and tell you the truth. But I'm telling you, if you continue to walk around in life and not obtain your own knowledge from the source, somebody will come along and deceive you eventually. So I see the comments in Freeze's Discord. I see the shit that people be saying about me, and people think I'm a lunatic because I tell people to obtain their own knowledge. Oh my God, how dare Frizzy tell people to obtain their own knowledge? What's wrong with this guy, right? People in the comments, people in the stream, there's 30 of y'all in the stream right now. If any of y'all disagree what the fuck I just said, the Freeze trolling shit aside, if anybody disagrees with what I just said, right? give me, like, we don't even have to do a live debate, although if somebody else wants to debate, I'm still here. They can hop on Discord and we can get it cracking. But anybody that disagrees with what the fuck I just said, please give me a logical, non-opinion based, non-emotional based reason. Please, somebody please tell me how spending your entire life going to somebody else for knowledge, somebody please tell me how that is an effective long-term solution. Like, what are you going to do when your kids fucking start asking you questions? Are you going to tell them to go to other adults for knowledge? Are you really going to tell your children, are you really going to let other adults have influence over your own children than you? And a lot of people were doing that. That's why parents nowadays wonder why their children don't listen to them. But I digress, man. But yeah, I already knew that this wasn't going to be a real debate. I mean, part of me was hoping, what I'm saying, it would have been nice to debate with an AI program to see the limitations of AI. But of course, it was Freeze trolling. And, Freeze said that I belong in prison, but he still hasn't filed a police report. And matter of fact, he doesn't even need to do that, man. He could come to Maryland. He can do a citizen's arrest on me. Well, he can try to do a citizen's arrest on me himself, but we all know he's not going to do that, man. He's not going to leave the house, that much as a parent. So, but I mean, yeah, man. I'm still here. If anybody disagrees with what we were supposed to debate about, the idea that you should be going to other men for knowledge, please just give me a logical explanation as to why. Why do you think being blind and relying on strangers to guide you is wise, man? You're eventually going to get deceived. That's all my point is, man. Versus if you just learn the fucking knowledge yourself, who can deceive you? You know what I'm saying? And your future family will come out a lot stronger if you're the one who's able to lead your family instead of letting other men that you don't know guide your children for you. And people wonder why they're children now, but I digress. He looks at reality and thinks he can make these conclusions. He has no idea. Are you talking about me or Freeze? I know, right, Israel? Vinny is like, why he sound like that? Because he's not using this real voice. This happened the last time we were supposed to do a live debate. He wants to make fun of my looks and how I sound, but, I mean, I at least show how I look. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I find it funny. It's always the people with no fucking profile picture. Always the people that don't ever show their real face that want to make fun of how other people look. Oh, I don't see how you had so many girlfriends looking the way you do. Well, clearly women think I look good. So that's how. Okay, I think your argument isn't the best for the record. Nobody will be able to learn everything. A better argument would be that you can never trust anything that you learn. But I also say that, you know what I'm saying? Like, the only possible way you can identify what is false is if you first learn what is true. My whole point is that as long as you're relying on somebody else to give you knowledge, you're opening the door to be deceived further down the line. You know what I'm saying? You think nobody can learn everything? I'm not sure I agree with that, man. If somebody learns how to live a very long time, I think it is possible for them to obtain all the knowledge eventually. But obtaining all the knowledge isn't necessary. You just got to learn what is applicable for your life. You know what I'm saying? Do what thou wilt, seek and you shall find. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think a lot of you people, a lot of you guys don't leave the house, man. That's got to be it, because anybody who has spent more than a few months in the real world, and you see how easily people will try to deceive you if they sense that you're gullible, anybody that lives in the real world, man, there's no way you can think relying on strangers for knowledge is wise. Like, if people have an incentive to deceive you, they will. But I digress. There's more knowledge within than external. Exactly. Your external is a reflection of your internal. I made a whole live stream talking about that. But was he the only one that disagreed? You know, and he didn't even really disagree. He was just saying fact check what you hear from other people. But I mean, yeah, man. Well, it wasn't a 2-minute knockout like it was. Well, I mean, it wasn't even a knockout. He gave up before the debate even began. Oh man, but I knew that would happen. But guys, man, I want you guys to observe the people that get it, that are in agreement with the truth. And then observe the people that disagree with me and think everything is some opinionated philosophical debate, right? You know what I'm saying? These people don't even show how they look. These people don't even use their real fucking voices. These people don't even have a life outside of their fucking video game communities, man. The dude was using fucking text-to-speech or whatever. But I mean, yeah, freeze, man. If you think I belong in prison, come arrest me yourself, man. In the United States of America, we got something called a citizen's arrest. If you believe I've committed a crime, come do it yourself, man. But, you know, you and me both know you're never going to try that because it wouldn't go well for you. You know, you could put your name on an actual police report, but you and me both know you're never going to do that because you don't want your info. You don't want people to see how you actually look, let alone, you know, anything else that'll come from you, you know, putting your info out there. And, you know, if you think I belong underwater tied to a fucking anvil or whatever the fuck you said, man, come do it yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't do a lot of talking when, you know, when it comes to people I got a problem with. I just get straight to it. So. I mean, let me throw you a monkey's wrench, Henry. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you, I mean, matter of fact, I'm not even going to say that on stream. You know, it's not about being able to use all of the knowledge in the universe. It's about learning what is applicable to your life and then using what you need. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to learn, you know, fucking all the different species of birds because that's not applicable to my life. And I would never use all the species of birds. But I'm going to learn what is applicable to my life, my goals, and my future. And that's what it's about, man. It's not that I didn't know it was freeze. I didn't care. Like, I didn't care who it was, man. I showed up to this debate with two agendas in mind. I wanted to show you people, right, the types of people that disagree with the truth. I accomplished that, right? And my second agenda, I was secretly hoping, like I knew it was going to be a troll, but part of me was hoping that I could at least debate the AI. So my second goal failed, but my first goal, you know what I'm saying? This debate served its purpose. You know what I'm saying? You know? And people ask all the time, why do I do this? See, I give you guys examples of people that get it. I also got to give you guys examples of people that don't get it. Somebody in my Discord asked, why do you keep people that have the useless tag around? I actually kicked out everybody that has the useless tag, but some people got demoted again recently. And you got to have, see, when you omit things, there's natural consequences for it. So I try not to omit, man. I try to give examples of people that get it, and then I try to give examples of people that don't get it. Unfortunately, there's a millionfold more people that don't get it than there is people that do get it. I wasn't exaggerating in my last video where I predicted that only about 0.0001% of people in the world get it, man. It really is that few. So, and yeah, obtaining your own knowledge saves you a lot of money in the long run. You know, why pay fucking hundreds of dollars an hour to a doctor when you can just be your own doctor? I had a situation a couple of months ago, man, and it was free, you heard me. So, But that's the whole goal of society, man. They got you motherfuckers thinking that the human mind is fragile, that the human mind is. They got you people really, and I explained this in the video I just made, man. They got people at the B and D levels thinking that the only people that have A and S tier knowledge are fucking deities and dead people. So, but I digress, man. You said the stream broke for you? Ain't nothing break on my end. But I mean, yeah, man, honestly, this doesn't need to be a long live stream. I think it more than served, even though the stream is going to be short, I think it more than served its purpose. And if only one guy is disagreeing with me, and I pretty much handled that disagreement, you know. At the end of the day, man, it comes down to two things. Some of you guys are just lazy. Like, y'all don't want to obtain your own knowledge because it's work. And some of you guys are just afraid of what you might learn, man. As long as you rely on other people for knowledge, you know there's a barrier. You know there's a certain tier of information that'll never be taught to you. But if you learn the truth yourself, you know the sky is the limit. And I really think some of you guys are afraid of what you'll learn. But you know what, man? You got to conquer that fear. Because what are you afraid of? Your beliefs being wrong? Your illusions being shattered? Okay, boom. All of your beliefs have just crumbled right before your eyes. Now what? Was that so painful? Come on, man. You guys got to stop being afraid. So, lies have speed, truth has stamina. There you go. I was a distance runner for a reason. So, because the truth always comes out in the end anyways, man. You know what I'm saying? The most brilliant minds, they learn the truth when they're young. They learn the truth when they're kids. People who don't get it, they learn the truth if they die. Or when they're too old for the truth to matter to them. I would advise everybody to learn the truth while they're young. That way you can live the rest of your life benefiting from the truth. If you learn the truth when you're 90 years old on your deathbed, it doesn't really do you any good anymore. So, and if you rely on other people for knowledge, that's going to be you, man. You're going to realize it's all a lie when it's far too late for the truth to help you. So, but yeah, man, I don't think the stream needs to be any longer because, yeah, it served its purpose. And who knows, I may fucking chop the part where Freeze, I might do that right now, actually, you know. When Freeze revealed himself, I might chop that out and I might make that its own video. Freeze crashes the debate. Nah, man, I had fun though. It's crazy because he seems to pay more attention to my looks than the chicks in real life that have interest in me, man. He spent 5 minutes straight just talking about how I look, man. And Freeze, man, listen, man, I'm going to help you out, Freeze, because I know you're still watching the stream. I'm going to help you out, right? Focus more on how you look and focus more on the people that you want to attract, how they look, and you'll begin to attract exactly what you want, man. You won't have to be, you know, it's because Freeze is still a human being. He still has human desires, and I know that he desires other human beings. You know what I'm saying? And if he wants to get other human beings, you know, first you got to leave the house. Then you got to focus on, you know, the people that you actually want, how they look, man. As well as your own looks, because you attract what you are. You know, life ain't complicated, man. Unless I'm trying to get with a chick, you know, I don't spend more than 2 seconds thinking about how somebody else looks. There's just no point, right? Unless you have interest in that person, there's just no point. So, yeah, I'm gonna keep the stream up, but what I'm saying is I'm gonna like specifically the Freeze part, I'm gonna edit that and make it its own video, but I'm gonna keep the full video up. This was too gold not to keep up. But yeah, man, what's my record now? 11-0 in debates, you know. maybe 9920 if you want to, because the last two debates I had weren't really debates. Those were just conversations. So if you want to consider those last two a draw, then I'm like 920 or 1100 in debates right now. So that being said, man, I'm at a 90% win rate for the day on tanks. I'm going to play some more tanks because my client has a credit booster going. Then I'm going to take a nap. And then it's time to make some money, man. I shall catch you guys in the next video, which is probably going to be in a few hours because I'm going to edit the free shit right now and post it on my channel immediately. Peace!